Battery died. So battery died, and I basically managed to do everything. So I wanted to clean the kitchen, basically not clean, but just reorganize everything, like toilet and stuff like that. Obviously, there is a lot of corners and things because they still need to come back and paint this flipping toilet. It looks like a flipping war zone. War zone toilet, but we can't be in the filth. So I managed to clean everything, and now I'm gonna show you living room. So this living room, again, they have to come back and paint this wall, and I'm gonna show you. Wait. So, and this is the setup of the living room at the moment because we're not going to put the sofa back in place because, in a sense, this is going to move next week. So, what's the point? So, floors are clean, everything is organized. I'm like literally rushing. Look at this. So, all these corners here, they need to kind of fill it in and paint it. So, but the big thing is um, exam was submitted. Ooh, let me sit here. I submitted my exam yesterday. So the last one, it was two. So one was last week Wednesday. It was a 24-hour exam, so it was really, really intense. I ate, barely sleep, and you know, and it is what it is. I'm just leaving it in God's hand because He's got me. He's got me. Whatever is coming from there, if we have to make improvements, we will. So my plan this afternoon is after Simon come back from school because I'm gonna go and collect him. So we're gonna do lunch and then his nap. On his nap break is when I'm gonna organize like my schedule for the next 2 weeks. Let's say next 2 weeks, because between the new term start. Actually, when does the new in 2 weeks? So the new term is starting. Believe me, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I I think, believe me or not, but it's like a mess. I have dates and everything, but everything is in my computer or my phone that is somewhere. Yeah, I believe that is in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we start in the new school year for my third and last year. So now I need to start focusing in one, going back to work. Going back to work is a little bit fuzzy, because again, we've been off work for 2 years. And before that, I was looking for something different, moving along from my career in retail as a manager. I was doing so many different things, so many different parts of my current degree. So, in a sense, I want to see what I can find. Now, I've been off work for 2 years, but my focus now is I don't, to be honest, I don't know. I just know that I want to go along the lines of human resources, either towards people's development or other parts. I don't know, to be honest. Yesterday afternoon, I was looking to my CV. I already have changed my CV, but then, my university offer us like a free service in terms of updating CV and stuff like that. So I was kind of looking into that, but I did not finish. So my plan this afternoon is, in a sense, submit that CV to that service and see what sort of feedback they give me. What improvements I have to do. Because like I've got experience, but as a manager, and what I'm trying to do is like move away from that. Light is better here. Move away from that profession, from that area, let's say. So I want to kind of match my previous experience as a multi-site manager dealing with HR and all of that to my degree. Let's see. So basically, on the next 2 weeks, my thing is like I want to record every day for my own kind of let's say, keep myself on check. And I want to record every day all my steps, everything that I'm doing. And, maybe there is someone out there that will see this and kind of give me more tips or more things that I can do, because, sometimes we think we know everything, but we don't. Um, so, yeah, so that's what I did. So today it was all about setting up my space, because I hate mess. Obviously, everything is not nice and clean and to the detail, but at least I can think like this now. Look. Oh, Simon's station and kitchen is all nice and organized. He leave it in a mess. Yeah, but I'm quite happy with what I achieved, to be honest. Just the floor nice and clean and nothing major, to be honest. But at least, this afternoon I can just yeah, focus on my CV, setting up some sort of a schedule, because this year I'm doing my fasting again, my Daniel fasting. So 21 days that I will be challenging myself, my body, my mental, in terms of only eating vegetables, only eating vegetable, fruits, no meat, no yeah, no meat, no fish. But again, I need to pray, literally pray on that, because I've been following some groups in church, and obviously we are in different times, and also different people different people God asks different things to different people. So my thing is like, normally I would pray on in some sort of a guidance. However, with everything like exam, last year my exam went until beginning of Jan, and it was a different sort of exam with a TCA time constraint assignment. It was a little bit more all over the place, because I was stressing out, because last time the platform did not open for me. I could not submit. I was very annoyed and frustrated. So this time I was like, oh, if this platform doesn't change, or it doesn't allow me to submit or to take the exam once again, I'm going to be not submitting. Anyhow, so that's my take. So let me go and collect Simon, and afternoon, hopefully, I will be able to record all the steps and everything that I've been doing. To make this video. So we can just continue this way, right? So we are around 2:50. Simon is already asleep. I just came up to my bedroom slash office to see, basically to work on my CV. So the plan is for the next 2 hours. So Simon have a 2 hours nap. So my plan is work on the CV, and after I finish working on CV, book some appointment with the school advisor. I think that's the name. So they have like a school careers advisor person. So they will kind of just if I know what I want to do, they will basically just guide me through what the next steps I need to do. And if I don't know what I want to do, so they will just kind of, I guess, talk to me around my interest to find out what I'm interested, having in mind the degree that I'm just doing. So my plan is finish the CV, book that appointment, and then on the other side, I want to organize next week. So next week we've got the painters coming. They're gonna paint downstairs the toilet, the living room, the chimney strip that they kind of work on it. In my bedroom, there is like mold on the ceiling, so they're gonna do the whole washing and painting with a special paint. So I want to kind of organize the rest of this week with the things that I want to do next week so that next week come and just roll normal, do the whole school run, my fasting, my prayer time, and also I still have to deal with my passport that I have to send to the home office because it's not going through on the automatic system on the internet, so I have to send it physically. I have also to send like some school paperwork to the finance team, so I have to deal with those two. Hopefully I deal with them by the end of this week, if not latest beginning of next week. So I have those things to do. So I have 2 free weeks in terms of school break, and then the school will be starting on the 16th, 17th of February. So by that time, I should have my house, painted. I'm gonna do like a big clean and organizing, so that then when the school period start, I only focus on the rest of my days of fasting, focus on going after different sort of opportunities in terms of the job market, and also focus on studying, focus on going after the opportunity, my fasting, exercising. I need to go back to exercising. Before Christmas, I was doing exercise for 2 months straight. No missing. So I had my 5 days of working out. I work out during the week when I take Simon. So work out, and then weekends I will do breaks. So basically, for the next 2 weeks, I need to organize so that when the school time comes, my focus will be mainly on my, going back to work, interviews, if there is any leftovers, organization, that's the goal basically. Oh, also filming, editing, and all of that. I don't know how to do any of that, so I'm gonna have to learn. So I'm gonna have to kind of book like bits and bobs here and there so that I can study and I don't know, take on this opportunity. It's all about taking the opportunity, isn't it? So that's basically what I'm interested in doing. So I just finished. Let me remove this. I just finished what I managed to accomplish. Basically, this writing of CV looked like something very simple, straightforward. However, I'm being very cautious in terms of one, the experience that I have that is translatable towards the career that I want to do. So just the picking of the CV was crazy. It took me forever. I went with like three different ones, and then I changed my mind and changed my mind again and again and again. Meanwhile, I had to do my rosary, my afternoon rosary, and just kind of go with the pace. It was jumping from one thing to the other. So doing my CV, changing my mind, and then looking so many different versions out there, and I pick one that I'm quite happy with, and I'm just kind of just taking in consideration basically the career set, advice given in terms of being more objective. Certain areas I was really very brief, let's say. Others I was quite good with a previous CV, but then I'm just working towards the points that I missed. There is no perfect CV, obviously. Working in recruiting, I know that, but I also want to try something different. So finish doing this now. So I need to go downstairs very quickly, put my clothes outside, even though it's dark, but it's fine. We've got like a covered area so that the clothes can kind of hopefully dry until the morning. So I'm gonna do that very quickly. Then I'm gonna wake Simon up. It's already 5 5 o'clock. So I wanted to wake him up earlier, but I also wanted to do this. So tomorrow in the morning, I no longer have to do the whole cleaning. My cleaning for the week is done. So tomorrow, I've got an afternoon appointment with my mom. Like, we need to speak with the pharmacist, um, probably to change medication, annual stuff that we normally do. So tomorrow, I need to try and do as much as I can in the morning. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start my exercising. So exercise in the morning after leaving someone at school. Then I want to carry on focusing on this. So the areas that I still have to do, so I managed to do a lot actually looking at it. So I have to just add a little bit of skills. I had some core competencies that I added. So I want to put some skills acquire in my during my course, and maybe one, maybe out of three I put two that I acquired, one on my profession, my experience, another one in my degree, on my studying time, and then maybe another one like a personal sort of skill that is also translatable to work, let's say. And then in terms of my education, I need to go back to my website. It took forever because I was kind of between the website of the uni website, my old CV, and then trying to remember certain things, the best ways of, kind of organizing thoughts and just, what I want to use and what I don't want to use. So I only have two, out of 5, 6 things that I did on the CV. Picking is one of them. So out of those ones, I only have to, maybe I'm gonna do this while I'm giving some snacks. I'm going to think about what sort of skills I want to add on the CV. And then in terms of education, I need to see in terms of the modules that I did in the uni, what sort of information I want to basically, let's say, share. Okay, so too much talking. Let me go because time is ticking. I still have to go and do stuff. So